English questions about technology. What technology do you use in your life? In my life, I use my cell phone and my laptop. Those are the two technologies I use the most. Most people these days rely heavily on their phones for entertainment, communication, and to see what's going on in the world. We can watch movies, listen to music, talk to our friends, we can call our parents. There is no end to what we can do with our phones. What technology has improved the most in the last 10 years? In the last 10 years, the internet has improved the most. We are able to communicate in many different ways. It's faster, it's easier to use. More and more people are moving online. It is also exciting to think what will happen in the next 10 years when it comes to internet technology. How has technology affected travel? Technology has improved travel a lot, especially with regards to GPS. These days, it's so efficient to use your GPS to go from one place to the next. I remember when I was young, we had to open up maps and try and find the correct route. But these days, a GPS helps you find the correct path to get to where you want to be. We can also see technology in the vehicles that we drive. They are more efficient and use more technology within the car to make driving easier. For example, many cars have cameras that show you how to reverse. Technology in the future will have self-driving cars, which are now being developed. Who in your family knows the most about new technology? Who is an early adopter? An early adopter is someone who gets onto a new technological trend quicker. Most people wait for a new technology to be developed, but an early adopter does it quickly. I think it is either me or one of my brothers that know the most about technology. Because we use the internet the most, we have to know how it works. So, even though we aren't professionals, we know more than the rest of our family. How has technology changed learning? These days, a lot of learning is moving online. Online lectures, videos, students are studying on computers, and we can expect education to evolve as technology improves. We can also expect more virtual reality learning to come in the future. We as teachers or as learners should be ready to adapt as learning changes and improves. What problems can come with better technology? Unfortunately, with so many people moving online, we are losing our ability to communicate without technology. When we are sitting at home and talking to our parents, when we are going outside, it is more difficult for us to connect and to stay engaged with other people. We have found as teachers that student engagement is now lower. It is difficult for them to sit down and focus on one topic for an extended period of time. How has technology changed your life compared to that of your parents? I think my parents' generation was very isolated. They had to connect to the community. These days, I have access to thousands and millions of people around the world. I can get knowledge quicker. If I have a problem, I can look it up. When I need to contact someone, I can do it easily and simply. But for my parents, they had to foster community and reach out to each other. So in a way, we are more connected, but it's the level of connection with our community has suffered. Do you wish you could take a break from technology? Yes, I would really like to get away from technology. Unfortunately, most of my work and connections are on my phone or on my computer. But I believe that each person should take a short break away from technology. For me, I take a break when I go to the gym. I don't take my phone and I can just focus on relaxing. I would also like to go hiking in the mountains or go to the beach without my phone so that I can take a short vacation from technology. If you could work on any technology, what would it be? I would like to work on educational technology, how to connect with learners and how to best prepare them and teach them to learn. I think there will be great advances in technology and teachers also need to be prepared for that. Too many teachers are holding on to the past, but we should be preparing for the future. So I would really enjoy working on technology for learning and also to help teachers. If you had children, how would you deal with their technology use? When you are at a restaurant, you see someone giving a tablet or their phone to a small child, and we always say, when I am a parent, I would never do that. But then we become a parent and we want to find the easiest way to keep our kids quiet. And then we will do the same. I think when I get children, I would like to limit how much technology they use. Also, I would like to spend a lot of time fostering activities away from the computer or television. Play sports outside, read more books, enjoy nature. Especially when they are young, you want to help them learn how to live without technology around them. What technology can't you live without? I can't live without my phone, because I rely on my phone to do so many things, to communicate with friends, to look up information, to stay entertained. I use my phone to watch movies, to take photos. I call my parents. I need my phone and I can't live without it. It feels strange to me if I go somewhere without my phone. We can call this a type of addiction, and I am not sure if it's good or bad for us. What technology do you expect to see in the next 10 years? I expect to see a normalization of driverless cars, where technology has improved so much that people can get into a car without driving and it will drive by itself. Also, I think there will be a way to connect our brains to technology so that information can travel quicker in between our brain and the technology without having to type something out or to speak or to even see. I think that is scary but also very interesting to see what it will do. How has technology affected communication? Communication has improved by leaps and bounds. Now it is so easy to connect to someone else through the internet, by calling, by texting. Now we have video call. It is getting faster and faster to connect to anyone around the world. If we look at 10 or 20 years ago, we only had phones or texting. Now we've got quick videos, photos we can send, we can video chat. It is just amazing how well technology has improved and how we can connect with each other. Why is it difficult for older people to adapt to new technology? Humans like what they get used to. We like having things in our lives that are the same. So when you get older, it is more difficult for you to learn new things, to learn how technology works and how to stay on top of trends. For young people, we know that we have to learn very quickly and we are more adaptable. We embrace new technology, new gadgets, new apps, where older people are a little bit slower to try out new technology. How has technology made your life easier? Technology is all around us. It is always expanding society and the way that we live. For myself, technology has improved the way that I enjoy myself, how I connect with my friends, how I am on social media, what I see is going on in the world. We get news very quickly. Now I can do mobile banking without leaving the comfort of my house. But we also have to say, because technology is improving and making life easier, we tend to forget how to interact with each other and how life was in the past. What dangers are there with technology? With technology, more of our information is online, and that means that people can use it and manipulate it to get money from us or to get us to do things. So we've got to be careful with our information out on the internet. Also, with technology, we are getting lazy. If you've ever watched the movie WALL-E, you know that all the humans were on a spaceship and they got so lazy because life was too easy. They became very fat and unresponsive. They didn't communicate with each other. And we should see that as a warning of what may happen in the future if we spend too much time enjoying ourselves and not also living as humans, exercising and talking to each other face to face. How did technology change your parents' lives from your grandparents? That's an interesting question. During my parents' lives, more people had access to telephones compared to my grandparents. Also, it became easier to travel around. Television also became more mainstream, so more people had televisions in their houses and they could be entertained that way. Technology was slowly improving from my grandparents' time to my parents' time, and now it is just going up so quickly, which is very interesting to think what will happen in the future when we are grandparents looking at what our kids are like. How do you entertain yourself with technology? You have video that you can watch on the internet. You can use your phone. You can use SNS. You can go on Instagram. You can go on Facebook. You can read things online. You can read ebooks. You can play computer games with your friends. You have apps on your phone. A large part of technology is just entertaining us with the time that we have. Also remember to get outside to do some exercise and also meet your friends and engage person to person. What technology do you think the world needs to focus on right now? A lot of technology is moving into green technology, where we try and reduce pollution and improve the environment. So we've got to take care of the earth right now, and we can do that through green technology. Which technology do you think has been the most important to civilization? In history, I think the most important technology to have been developed was probably light. Because without light, it was very difficult to work into the night. So as soon as electric lights were invented and became mainstream, people could work longer hours and they could see better. So that made us more productive to create more technology and to evolve as humans. So I think electric lights is the most important to civilization. Obviously, this is up for discussion, but I'm sure there are better answers out there. If you would like more English questions, check out the book in the description below.